I deal in my business with a lot of people who are suffering from burnout and overwhelm. How important to you is the famous work-life balance, and how do you achieve that?
Yes. Balance is binary. And some time ago, I began to stop thinking of life as balance and using the word harmony instead, because it's more dynamic and I think actually more in line with all of the different aspects of our role, that whole human approach. And so beginning to identify what your strength is, and then starting to look at what your atrophy is, and developing plans to gain tone in those areas. So if it's relationship, if it's parenting, if it's physical health, and then coming up with a plan, because we're human beings. We have to constantly be in a state of action. Otherwise, it's just a theory. So unless you're putting that theory into work, it's really quite pointless. So for me, thinking in terms of harmony, being able to identify those weaknesses and then being able to identify a plan to create them. If I was to define, I'm going to kind of go a little bit radical here, but if I was to define the way whatever God is manifests, I would have to just say it's a cycle of, death, decay, creation, birth, and life. And we're in relationship with all of these 5 aspects all the time. And so usually when we get burnout, and usually when we get exhausted, we're only in relationship to a death and decay, usually a hypervigilance that's constantly having us go, what's going to go wrong next? What do I need to do? And it creates a hypervigilance that's incredibly exhausting. And so learning to create a relationship with creation, joy, and those aspects will cause you to develop a different strategy, like learning that having fun and actually continue your education will help you in your business and your other areas. It'll help you. It's like a river. It'll keep that stream going better. For me, has been something that's really profoundly helped me.
Beautiful answer.
Thank you.
Thank you.